Well, good evening, Marie. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Bobby Sprinkle, nice to see you. Bill, 56HT2DR. How are you doing, buddy? Nice to have you here, man. Good to see you. What's up, 802? How you doing, Chris? Nice to see you, brother. Good to see you. I'm glad you're doing good there, Bobby. I got some good news. I got some good news. I got some good news. I'll wait a few minutes and I'll tell you all. You're working a ton. Well, that's beats not working a ton there, Chris. I'm telling you. Um, I wish I could work. I really do. Texas Style Barbecue. How you doing, man? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hopefully you're busy, but not too busy. You know what I mean? Nice being busy, but it's nice being not so busy you can't enjoy life. I do, like I said, I do have some good news. Last night, I'll tell you all in a little bit what the results were. But last night was my youngest son and his wife. They did a reveal at the bowling alley to tell us what we were having for our grandson, or our granddaughter, grandchild. Let's put it that way. Anyways, they got the ultrasound and the test results and everything from the lab, and the lab put it in a sealed envelope. They took the envelope to the bowling alley, and on the 10th frame on the second game, they shut down my son's lane, and then they put up bowling pins. And these bowling pins react to the black light. Now, if the bowling pins were pink, that meant the baby is a girl. And if the bowling pins were green, that meant the baby was a boy. So we waited and waited and waited and waited and waited. And the 10th frame of the second game showed up. And they took about 10 minutes to set all the pins. And we were waiting and waiting and waiting. And to get the results. And finally, they pulled up the curtain, turned on the black lights, and the color was, well, I'll tell you later. So, but anyways, I'll tell you all a little bit later. Ain't no sense of spoiling the surprise right now. So, because you know this is the most exciting YouTube channel on YouTube on Sunday night, you know. So. That's pretty cool, doing some hunting today. Well, you're welcome, and thank you, Bill, and thanks again. Yeah. Well, thank you, Redneck Railroad. Grizz messaged me and he said, "Hey, man, I just Googled hashtag I am somebody, and go Google it. And guess who I found in I am somebody on Google? Me. Yeah, me. I found myself there. So. John, wake up me. There you go, Grizz. I'll wake you up when it's over. All right there, Johnny. You have yourself a great day, man. Be careful. Don't let the new toys bite you. Because that's what happens a lot of times. The new ones get you because you're not used to them. But don't let the new ones bite you. And all you guys that are wearing them are wondering. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. See the burn marks? I'm glad it only burnt 3 feet of my arm. You know, that is a foot. That'd have burnt 4 foot of my arm. I'd have really been screwed. Amber, good evening. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. So, at 8:30, I will tell you what we're having for a grandchild. So. Harmony, how you doing, Harmony Homestead? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Offline? No, I ain't been off. Have you been offline? You're number 1 in my book. There you go. How you doing, Harmony Homestead? Nice to see you here. You're the one I'm thinking about. Let me see. Yeah. It's been a while since you've been in here. So how are you doing? Nice to see you. I take it you've been offline. Yes, Kurt and Brooke are having a grandchild. They're having a baby. It's going to be a grandchild for us. Well, that's good there, Amber. I'm glad it's growing. Well, since you're in here, how long are you going to be here, Kevin? I was going to wait till 8:30, but if you got to get out of here, I'll tell you. All right, Johnny, we'll see you later, man. Have a great one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. I sat in the bedroom most of the day today and watched some TV, rested, relaxed. Sat in the bedroom yesterday most of the day, watched some TV, watched a few football games. So. The hot dog business is doing okay. I got one this Saturday, and then I got one on the 9th of February. It's wintertime here. You know, you don't have much to do, but, you know, I'll take whatever I can get. All right, I'll tell you the news. When the black light lights the bowling pins, it's going to be either pink for girl or green for boy. Type in what you think it was. If it was pink or green. I want to see you guys' comment, and then I'll tell you real quick. So, that's funny, Riz. So. Okay, so far we got 2 girls and 1 green pen. Got a green pen. It'd be pink would be a girl, green would be a boy. Brandon, how you doing? Good evening, Kevin. Boy and a girl twins. yeah, they would love that, wouldn't they? Maria, give me hugs. How you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Christy, you're looking lovely as ever. Amber, you're looking lovely as ever. Marie, you're looking lovely as ever. Anyways, being we got so many people that has already said it. The pins were under the black light. Hey, the pins were green, which meant boy. That's what they meant. Green for boy. So I'm having a grandson, which is cool. Yes, I'm an iron worker now, Jeff. Jeff, that's right. It's must see YouTube. Nobody's having a girl, Brandon. My grandson or my son is having a son. He's having a baby. They're having a baby, and it's going to be a boy. So we have um, 8 grandkids right now, and no, 7 grandkids right now, and this will be number 8. But out of the 8 grandkids, we only got 2 grandsons. So he'll be the second grandson. Yeah, I know you said blooper boy. No. I told her when she first told me that she was pregnant, I said, "You're having a boy." Now, her sister is due in 3 weeks. Her sister was at the bowling alley too yesterday, and she come walking by, and Kathy said, "Hey, when are you due?" She says, "In 3 weeks." I said, "You're having a little girl, aren't you?" She said, "Yes, I am." But boom. Trust me, the dog knows. I already told him what causes that. No. All right, there, Texas. You have a great one, man. I appreciate that. I just edited my video myself, man. Green is for the Martians. That's right. Or that's for hell. But and it's not like I've seen. I haven't heard her talk about her sister being pregnant, or I haven't seen her sister either. So I didn't know that she was having a girl. As soon as she walked, as soon as she walked in front of me, the first time, I knew it was a girl. Just had it. Boom, you're having a girl. So, so me and Mama, we're stoked. We're gonna have us a second grandson. I mean, we would take another granddaughter, but we're stoked we got us a grandson. And his name is gonna be Kyler. Kylor. Kyler. I guess that's how you spell it, or is it? Yeah, I don't know. And I said, well, because you got her ass smacked good today. Well, my sister-in-law, she had to smack both of hers yesterday. They tore the house up, so she took a gift wrapping, the tube that has your gift wrap on it. She spanked both their rear ends with that, and they didn't like that. But one's a German Shepherd, and the other one's a Golden Retriever. So, all right, Kevin, I love you, man. Be careful. I'll tell her. It's a cool name. One 425-232-9292. That's T Berg's mom's number. Call her for a good time. I don't know who's T Berg's. Well, Mr. Meoff, that's a great number there to call, but you know, can we just call you Dick for short? Yeah. Leave Berg's mom out of it. I don't know. Who's Berg? Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Evidently, I don't know who you guys are talking about. So, well, thanks. I'm glad you subbed me. Yeah. Good evening, Junkyard. You missed it. Me and Kathy were having a grandson. Be careful with Berg's mom. Evidently, I don't know who Berg is, but I'm thinking it's funny. So, well, thank you. I appreciate it, there, Mr. Meoff. As long as we keep it halfway clean, everything will be okay here. Me and Kathy are having a grandson. You got to babysit tomorrow. You got 7 trucks running the job. Somebody has to hold it. That's right. I know, Jeff. I knew it. I had 7 trucks underneath me, and I had to watch. I had to babysit them too. And plus do my own job. And half the time, I'd have to get them all working before I even, I'd have to fix and work on their stuff in the morning. I'd do others, get everything running for them before I'd even be able to start. Oh, no, 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 we can't do that, Amber. I know, I'm a grandpa dog now. I know it. T-Berg, his mom. Who is T-Bergs? I have no idea who T-Bergs is. Is he a YouTube channel? I have no idea who you guys are talking about. Well, if he comes in with Alf, I'll give you that wrench real quick. Because he doesn't have a wrench for Alf. Okay. I'll look him up. I don't know if you guys are joking or not. I have no idea. Hi. Huh. Is he a YouTuber? I don't know who he is. T-Bird. T-Bird Vlogs? Tim Berg? T-Bird one video? I don't know. I have no idea, man. No. Gene Chambers, good evening. How are you doing? Wrong house. Yeah, wrong opera house. You're right, Gene. Look at that. Grizz deleted. Out. Sleeping Beauty commented, just passing by. Wow, that's pretty cool. Farmer JT, how are you doing? Nice to see you here this morning. Or this evening, excuse me. All right there, Mr. Jixer. Just be careful tomorrow. That's all I'm asking, man. Just be careful. You already know what I was talking about the other day. If the worst thing can happen, the worst thing can happen. Huh. I'll have to watch it. You did a video on the progress of your car? Okay, I'll have to watch that. Well, Mr. Meoff, if you start getting some videos, I'll show you some channel love. I don't normally show channel love to anybody that doesn't have any videos. If you start, you put some videos up, and I will show you some channel love. Dog, it lives again. That's right, Gene. You just can't get any better looking than this, I'm telling you. By the way, me and Kathy, we're expecting a grandson. Hello, Rosanna. You're looking lovely as ever. Sandra's homespun. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. The Googler, you guys go. Go play. Good evening, Googler. How are you doing? Sleeping Beauty. There you go. Hashtag looking lovely as ever. Thank you, Sleeping Beauty. I appreciate it. You're looking lovely as ever, too. All right. That's fine with me, Mr. Meoff. That's what I heard, Gene. You got the laptop up and going again. That's pretty cool. Yeah. The grandkids are all back home getting ready to go to school. I think they go to school tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday. I ain't for sure. Maybe it's Tuesday they go back to school. I don't know. I think they go back to 8. So what'd you do? Did you find a part to fix it, or did you get a new one? Yeah, barbecuing on. That's pretty cool, Googler. Run this world. Good evening. Nice to have you here. Now, if you heard me, but we are expecting a grandson. School starts on, yeah, it probably does start on Tuesday here. Arthur Moorhead, okay. That's pretty cool, Arthur. Thank you for showing some support. I appreciate it. I really do. You have a good night too, Harmony. Hey, I'm here in the mornings too, Harmony. Remember that. Come on over. I start at 6:30 Eastern Central, or Eastern Standard, excuse me, and I go till 9:30 Eastern Standard. So I'm still going at 6:30 Pacific time. So, or I'm shutting down around 6:30 Pacific time. But if you're up and you're about, hey, come give us a shout. That'll make 8 grandkids, 2 grandboys or 2 grandsons and 6 granddaughters. Hey, there you go. I'm a big coffee fan. Not as big as Gene Chambers, but I'm a big coffee fan. There you go. That's pretty cool there, Gene. Yeah, that's right. He timed you out because you timed out because Grizz got time, or he timed out Amber. Well, thanks, Googler. I appreciate that. I really do. So does Mama. She was so excited last night. So. And the cam, oh, right, and the cam works even. That's cool. Then I guess I know who to call Wednesday now, huh? And Thursday. So around the end of June, we're going to have us a new grandson. You're gonna time yourself out. There you go. Well, thanks, Gene. I couldn't have did it without her. I don't know. Is anybody else having a lagging connection or anything? I do have the best internet in the world. You know, I have Frontier Communications. Maybe, maybe we need to. Whoa! It's you, Arthur. That's right. Alf and Gris cracks you up, don't they, Bill? So, all right. Well, I'm glad it's good there. So, I've taken 2 bottles of wine out of that jug right now. And so far, both people that I give the wine to said, oh man, oh man, oh man. That's what I said. Go get them, Amber. Nona Grace, good evening. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Won't work. Yeah. You're welcome. Hey, come back in here, Grizz. Got a little surprise. Got a little present for you. I took a wrench away. Not fair. What's not fair? You want timed out too? Tickle, tickle, tickle. Good evening, Tim. That's pretty cool. Huh. Sleeping Beauty wrote, I love all the food. We'll eat anything. Hey, I'm telling you, sometimes I make stuff that even surprises me. So does Mama. So, I think she did. That's what it said. How you doing, Brandon Ray? Brandon says hi. I was just telling everybody, Nona, that me and the lovely bride, we're expecting a grandson in the end of June. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. That'll make the second grandson we have. That's funny, Grizz. Oh. That's what I thought. You should have seen it. My son thought it was. See, they didn't know. My son and my daughter-in-law, they didn't know what they were having because she went to the doctor and they put the test results in a sealed envelope because they told them they wanted to have it. You know, they didn't want to know. They wanted to have. You know, they were doing a reveal. So they got the special envelope. They put the stuff in now. They took the envelope to the bowling alley, and they set up the bowling alley on the 10th frame on the second game that my son was playing. They stopped, and they went in and put all new bowling pins, you know, in the racker. And when they got all said and done, they took the curtain off, and then they turned the blue lights on, and the pins were green, which meant it was a boy. My son started jumping up and down. He went running, slid halfway down the alley on his belly, come back, give his wife a big old kiss. So I congratulated him, and I told him hopefully that he'd be a better dad than I ever was. I'm proud of him that much. So. Yep, Hamler don't have the wrench now. Go get her, Grizz. So, yeah. Look at her backpedaling now. Grizz, I love you. Yep, it was funny. It was cool. So a friend of mine, they were having a birthday party there, and I went in and said hi to them. I didn't know they were having a birthday party, and so no, it's the blue light or blue won't show up on a black light, but green does. So that's why it had to be green or pink. So yeah, once is enough. Yeah, blue is always for boys, but it doesn't show up on a black light. That's why they had to go green. So that's what I thought was pretty odd. And they said, well, because it won't show up. So, anyways, it was pretty good. Anyway, I went. I was talking to some friends of mine. You know, they were having a birthday party. There's like 40 of them there. I went to school with most of them. I was, talking to them. Said, yeah, we're here for the big reveal. Next thing I know, a couple of the girls come out, and one of them walked over and said, have they said it yet? And I said, no, not yet. So she waited like 20 minutes for them to do the reveal. She sat right there waiting to see what it was. And then she went back and told everybody. You like that song, Two Pink Lines? I've never heard it. I know some boys that light up pink. Yeah, I do too. So. Well, good night, Brenda. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Good evening, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. She was absolutely stunning yesterday. All dressed up for the bowling alley. Smelled good enough to eat. All right there, Bill. You have yourself a great night. If you guys don't know who Bill 56HT2DR is, check him out. That's Bill 56 hardtop two-door. Bill 56H2 or HT2DR. You're gonna find the song and bring it up? Okay. Well, thank you, Sleeping Beauty. We were going to have pork chops tonight for dinner, but by the time we got said and done with everything, and I'm still rocking and reeling from the pork chops already. So, but we had Rally's Big Bufords. Green Bay Wacky is live. Grow your channel. I'll be putting up channels on the screen. I'm assuming this is about the two pink lines. I'm assuming that's about the pregnancy tester. I'll have to check it out. That's right, Jeff. She's here. I gotta behave.
Not my Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, she's still married to me, Bobby.
Oh, my Mickey Mouse.
You get your Mickey Mouse on.
That's mine. I don't need him.
Well, people are complaining and griping and all this other stuff, but I think it's more because they hate Trump than anything else. Because $5 billion is like 1/10 of 1% of the budget, 1/10 of 1%. But they weren't so bad when they wanted to ship $6 billion across the border to Mexico to help fund all them people that are coming here. To help support Mexico, take care of them people. It's okay to send $6 billion over to them, to help them, to help take care of them while they're still on the other side of the fence. But it's not okay to put a $10, a $5 billion fence up. I don't quite understand that one. And then the first day back, they wanted to send $12 billion or something like that to foreign aid to other countries to pay for abortions. But yet it's immoral to put up a fence, but it's not immoral to rip a baby out of somebody's body. I don't understand that either. So. As far as I'm concerned, they can stay shut down until they get the border. So. But like Grizz says, they need to change policy too. So there's got to be a policy along with the border. There shouldn't be any illegal immigration, for one thing, because there's no such thing as illegal immigration, illegal aliens. Nobody is an illegal immigrant. To immigrate means to come in here legally. To be an alien means not to be here legally. Someplace you're not supposed to be. I don't know how many other services. I just seen a thing today. What services aren't funded and what services are funded. Well, I don't understand. I don't know. But whose fault is it? Everybody's going to blame Trump. He said he'll take it wholeheartedly. He'll take it, but he'll get the wall. That's what he campaigned on, was the wall. So a lot of these federal workers understand, because they're in it to win it too. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The Department of Agriculture shut down, right? Well, you get enough of you screaming, you get enough of the screaming people to call the senators and representatives and stuff, start screaming, hey, do your damn job or else. He said at the White House all Christmas vacation, other than going to see the troops on Christmas Day, they all went on vacation and left the country. A lot of them went, they went to Hawaii and wherever else. None of them stayed in Washington to do any work. So they weren't serious about, the government anyways. Well, you're right, Grizz. He said that they would pay for it. Well, they will pay for it sooner or later. If you shut the border down, and don't allow nothing to come into this country from Mexico. After they had about $50 billion worth of products sitting over there waiting to come across the border and nowhere to get rid of it, I'm sure they'd be glad to spend that $5 billion and pay for the wall, just so they could get the product over here to get paid. So, well, why did we, now Googler, now wait a minute. Why did we have to have Obamacare shoved down our throat when you can keep your original doctors and your premiums aren't going to go up and your deductibles are going to stay the same and everything else? None of that happened. None of that happened. You didn't get to keep your doctor. Your deductibles went skyrocketed, and your premiums were so high you couldn't afford it. You hate to admit it, but she is from Oklahoma. Yeah, but she's not Indian. She got a mosquito bite the other day, and it sucked out every drop of Indian blood she had in her. You're right. If you guys noticed, Senator Ted Cruz and Mark Rubio, they were working on a bill to set term limits. Evidently, some people are starting to get it now. You got to get rid of all these older people, get all these old politicians out of there that haven't done anything for 30, 40 years. Well, if that's, did you think it was ridiculous when Obama shut down the government so until they passed Obamacare? Because he did that for 17 days. So far, nobody's missed a paycheck yet because it isn't payday yet. So, hello, Allie. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Well, I understand that, Tim. You're right. All right, man. Have a good one there, Google. We'll talk to you later. Tab 7 will be live in 30 minutes. No. Well, you know, this is a chance, or this is a time now to do something. We've got a president that's in there that's neither a Republican or a Democrat. I mean, he is a Republican, but he was a Democrat for years. But he's a Republican because that's the way he's running. Because if you will check, if you're an independent, you're not going to win the presidency. There's no way. Ask Ross Perot. Ross Perot spent all that money, his own money. I voted for Ross Perot because I figured that's what we needed back then, was somebody that wasn't a corrupt, crooked politician to become president. And we've needed one ever since Ross Perot. I'd have much rather had Jesse Ventura, because even though he was a governor, he's still not a politician, because he'll tell you that's why he got out of politics, because every time he talked to a politician, he thought he had to take a shower. So, well, that's pretty good there, Junkyard. Did you happen to save anything for your dear old friend Iron Dog? No. Well, I I have to disagree. Um, there is so much stuff that Hillary has done that when they actually get a legal counsel in there to go after her that wasn't uh, blindsided and corrupted by the past administration, as soon as they can get one to get in there to talk to her and check all this stuff out, I'm sure that she is not going to fare too well with it. Even Comey said the stuff she did was illegal. And, you know, he said that while doing an interview. Well, why didn't you arrest her? Well, you know, I didn't think we could. Didn't think we could make a case of it. Well, there's been a lot of lawyers said, you know, with just what I've seen right there, and I'm a first year lawyer could have had her convicted. So that's because she was being protected from above. Well, and she's fired off an email, and they've got the email that she says if that bastard becomes president, and I go down, all you sons of bitches are going down with me. And that's about the gist of what she wrote. I agree. I think he is too there, Grizz. You know, but I think he's the right man for the job because he cannot be bought. And I do believe he is a patriot. You know, he believes America first, you know. You just had a mango peach salsa. Oh, I bet that was good there, Allie. Allie, okay. Yeah, calm down. There you go. Yeah. You trade me. Junkyard said he'll trade me some baked ham, apple pie, and bluebird ice cream for some goulash. Okay, coming your way, Junkyard. Hey, Stella, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. I bet it does, Allie. I went out tonight and I went to Aldi's. I didn't buy anything. I was looking for this 3-tier shelf they're supposed to have. They hadn't had they said they had it when I went there to get it and it was gone. They said, well, I don't know. So every time I go in there, I go in there to check. Then I went into the Dollar Tree and I cruised up and down the aisles looking for something that I could not resist. I didn't find anything. And I went to the Goodwill. Didn't find anything there that I couldn't live without today. So I was gone for an hour and a half walking through 3 different stores. So I got some exercise. So it would be nice if she'd make a video of it, wouldn't it? Stella's coming to see you in the spring. That's pretty cool there, Allie. I have to throw a pork steak in too? Okay. All right, Junkyard. I tell you what, I absolutely love it when we cook pork steaks or pork chops and you put them in mushroom gravy and put them in the oven and bake them. Oh, pork tender, man, they break right apart. Now that's eating. Well, how come you're not coming to see me, Stella? Yeah, no tofu. That's right, no tofu. Tofu dog. No, we're not having a tofu. No, Well, just me. Good evening. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Like it so much you baited. That's right. Yeah, I got the burns to prove it. For those of you that didn't see it, yeah, that's what it looks like now. Then I don't know what happened. It happened what Wednesday or something like that. Hell, I don't know. Can't remember. The pains kept it, blocked it from my memory. By the way, for all of those that missed it, me and Kathy are having a grandson. Due at the end of June. We're having a grandson. Due at the end of June. So, it is a good way to cook them, huh? Well, thank you, Stella. Oh, we used to have a Cajun cook too. They blacken anything. Blacken the water. They can blacken your pork chops. They can blacken your ham. They can blacken your burger. They can blacken anything. Your pancakes, your waffles. They'd blacken everything. And I ain't talking about spice and blacken either. One sitting on that stove, and that was high. Yeah, that'll be the second grandson we have. That'll be the eighth grandchild. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish my daughter could have some. I'd love to have a grandchild for my daughter, but we're thinking maybe she can't or he can't. So I don't know. If she did, she'd be a great mama because she works in a nursing care right now, or for nursing nurseries, whatever you want to call it, for little kids. And there's a couple of them that when as soon as they come walking in, they run up to her. That's funny, Kevin. Yeah. You've got five. Well, congratulations. Hiya, Tammy Sprinkle. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Still married to Bobby? Yeah, it'll be fun. Hmm. Uh, so we've had it was a busy weekend, so pretty cool. Got home about 11 o'clock last night. Watched some live PD. Went on the Bobby Sprinkle live stream this morning and caught some of that while I was floating in and out of Facebook. Had to write an apology to somebody on Facebook. And if they're listening, I really am sorry. You slept in and missed it? Well, that's okay. He slept in yesterday and damn near missed it. Oh. He didn't make it yesterday? Yeah. I didn't. Oh, I'm getting mountain men taped, so or DVR'd or whatever you want to call it. I like to I like to sit down and watch, like the whole season in one day when I can. Yeah. Ah, this one's not an enemy. Hopefully they realize it was a mistake. So, well, that's pretty cool there, Allie. There you go. Yeah, upload it to your YouTube. Take a while to do that, but upload it as unlisted and then send her the link. My brother texted me today. He said, "Hey, guess what I'm having?" I said, "What are you having?" He said, "I watched your goulash video, and we're making goulash tonight for dinner." He lives in Tennessee. He says it's 60 degrees here and it's kind of chilly, so I need something to warm us up. So I wrote him back and said, "Well, that's great, but why don't you just buy a sweater?" I love goulash too. Anybody want to open my bottle of water for me? Could you open that for me? Thank you. Thanks. I I have no strength on my hands or wrist. I can't. I, I have so much trouble just trying to open up a bottle of water anymore. At night, if I get one and nobody's awake, I got a pair of channel locks in the drawer. I reach down and I get a pair of channel locks to get the cap off. No, I haven't heard from Picker yet. That's too sad. Scooby is a hell of a nice dog. Isn't goulash the bestest, Allie? Mm-hmm. And it's so easy to make, man. Boil some macaroni, drain it, let it, just drain it. Fry some hamburger with some onions in it, salt, pepper, garlic, little paprika, whatever you want to put in it. Chili flakes if you like it hot. Drain it. Pour in some tomato juice, some tomatoes. Cut up some more onions. Throw that in there because you can never have enough onions. Throw in the hamburger, the goulash, heat it up, and voila. In fact, what I like to do is I put the tomato juice and the tomatoes and the hamburger all together, get that hot. Then put in the goulash because it's already been cooked. All you gotta do is warm that back up. But get that hot and then put in the goulash, and that way you're not cooking it until it's a mush. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Corned beef and cabbage. That's roast beef and cabbage is good, and carrots. Yeah. I like corned beef and cabbage too. Scooby passed away, Christy. Oh. Yep, you're right. Can't put too much in there. No. Oh yeah, I know. I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen him only on Facebook, and I left him. Told him sorry about it. I realized your fur babies are like family. Yeah. I don't know anything about that either. So yeah, I didn't. I kind of thought of that, but I didn't know it for sure, and I wasn't asking. Creators Alliance, 30 minutes. Well, good. I used to see her every once in a while and didn't, and I wasn't going to get pry into anybody's business, so I figured he'd have told us if or told me or told anybody else if he really wanted us to know, and so yeah. That's okay. That's fine. You're absolutely right there. I don't know what I would do if without her. I love her dearly. She's the only thing that kept me alive the last 5 years. If it would have been for her, I'd have been dead. I realize I'm not the best husband in the world, but I try to be. So, you know. And JD can sing it. I told my son yesterday to be a better father than I was. And he said, yeah, right. And he walked away, and he told his mom, and he said, I had to walk away because I started to tear up. And I thought, well, that was pretty cool. But the reason why I meant it, I said it that way, is because I wasn't there, because I had to work. I worked, 12, 15, 16 hours a day, 5 and 6, 7 days a week. So I wasn't there, during the days when they had days off or whatever. And I wasn't there at night, Sometimes I didn't get home until after they were in bed, when they were little. And sometimes I didn't make it at home at all. Sometimes I was out sleeping in a truck at, midnight because I was 100 miles away, So, and it wasn't that I should have been away from home. It's just, things worked out that way. Broke down for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, You still got to get your job done. So. Hey, Chris says, Keith, we know Kathy loves you. You that died from cast iron poisoning years ago. Huh? What's that?
I'll just sleep.
No. I do got a good one, Junkyard. You're right. I love her dearly. So, no. It'd be a tearjerker. Yeah. Junkyard said when they made you, they broke the mold. She said, thanks. Yeah, okay. She's been having some bad chest congestion lately. Hey, you gonna take me? You want me to take you to the doctor, or the hospital? She's been coughing really bad. I rubbed her back last night. I rubbed her back for her this morning. Just took a breathing treatment. It sounds like she's getting pneumonia. It doesn't help. You know, it gets cold one day and it's 50 degrees the next day. That doesn't help either. So that's what the worst of it is. And the kids. I do too. Yeah, Stella, what's for dinner? It's 9 o'clock. Yeah. So we'll see you later, Kevin. God. Have a good one. We'll see you in the morning, Kevin. Yeah. Or room, get your broom. That's right. Have a good one, Kevin. Take care. Granddaughter's in there whistling. It was 43 or something like that today. So it said 40 degree. It's supposed to be 47 tomorrow, 46 Tuesday, 29 Wednesday, 28 Thursday. Wednesday, I got to take my cart to Hudson. He had Frito pie. I was thinking about selling that on the cart. You can buy them 1.75 ounce bags of Fritos. You cut the end out of it, pour in some chili, some cheese, lettuce, tomato, top it with some sour cream, throw a couple of jalapeno wedges up there, and a spoon. Sell it for $5. Bada bing, bada boom. Just chili and Fritos and cheese, yeah. Drink one for me, Kevin. I know you will. That's right. Same way with Mexican street tacos or walking tacos. You take um, a bag of Doritos and you put them in your hand. You crunch them up a little bit, cut the side of them out, open it up, and fold the ends out a little bit. Throw some hamburger meat in there or whatever, taco meat, cheese, lettuce, tomato, dollop of sour cream, a couple of jalapeno slices, and hand them a fork. $5. Now you want Fritos. Yep, put some sour cream on it. $5. Yeah, yeah, sour. I use black olives, any of that stuff. Yeah. I wouldn't go that far. The sour cream's not that great on ice cream. That's right. You want black beans or guacamole on yours? Sounds like a Taco Bell. That's right. Yeah, that's the thing about it, though. If you start doing that, you'd have to have guacamole, you'd have to have sour cream, you'd have to have black olives, you'd have to have this, you'd have because not everybody wants this, not everybody wants that. So you'd start walking more. No, I've never tried sour cream on ice cream, but I can just imagine you, Grizz. Have you ever tried sour cream on ice cream? You love a guacamole? Now, if I was going to do that, I would buy the guacamole and you can buy the guacamole. I don't know. You can buy it in a jar or whatever. We had some, but I would buy that because that doesn't turn brown, evidently, like others does. But give you ghost pepper sauce. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think they'd go good together. Like Chef Emerald says, you use my spice on everything. Tastes good on everything except for ice cream. You can put it on everything but ice cream. Yeah, just not tofu. Yeah, don't put it on tofu. Oh, okay. Well, I used to have a Sam's card, and the first time we went there, the first year, we went there like 3 times, and it wasn't the $40 to be a member. It isn't worth it because I didn't save $40 going there. Might have to get the bidet ready, Tim. So, Bam, bam, that's right. He was kind of a big rising star, then all of a sudden he disappeared. What happened to him? I'll never see him no more. Giving a hand up. Cab 7 is live. There you go, 26. That's pretty cool. You've never heard of that word before? Of O'Day? It it cleans your hiney while you're sitting on the toity. Yeah. Grizz, it's me. I subbed 20 times. There you go. Yeah. Ooh la la. There we go. You guys didn't know that, but Allie Oakley was a college professor. And being intimate said be saying, water blaster. And no, Tim, you can't bring in a garden hose and just stuff it underneath the seat. It ain't gonna work. Tammy with a garden. And I said that before I seen what you wrote. I knew you'd say that. Headed out, there's a single one in Paris, Texas. Wow. Grizz, she's sending you some tofu. Don't eat it. Don't eat it, Grizz. You're not right, Tim. Yeah. Steve's Fun Adventures, how are you doing, man? Nice to see you here. Good to see you. Heck, we was neighbors. That's you was neighbors to her. You like the way your wife cooks? I've never had it. I've just seen it. No. It looks like it's nothing but rubber to me, but I don't know. I do know whatever you put with it, it takes on its flavor. So it's pretty bad when it can't even have a flavor of its own. So what are you having there? We're having some tofu soup. What's it taste like? Tofu? What does tofu taste like? Nothing. All right, Sleeping Beauty has watched 9 of my videos. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Sleeping Beauty. You're still in here. I appreciate it. You're a meat and tater girl. That's pretty cool. So you live in Texas still there, Stella? Because you said it was 9 o'clock. Well, in Texas, it's only 8:20. So evidently you don't. You don't live in Texas now. So that's right. Enjoy the meal. There you go. Okay, you're in Virginia. Well, my son, he works in West Virginia on the pipeline. He goes back to 21st. That's the one that's going to have him and his wife are going to have the baby. He goes back to 21st. So Texas is in your soul. Well, I'm originally from Michigan, but I'd like to live someplace warm, like the Bahamas. Go on vacation and live there forever. See, now we got people that come up here. When they come up here vacation, they come up here for vacation, leave on probation. That's the way it is here. Anyway, County, come on vacation, leave on probation. Well, is she going to go see Gene Chambers up in Maine? That would be nice. Or maybe a grandma, maybe a Grammy. That would be nice. JD is from West Virginia. Huh. I didn't know that. Now he's a Bostonian, poor fella. I bet it's confusing listening to all them people talk. JD Spice scratches his head. What did you just say? What's a ka? Tell me what a ka is. A ka. It's something you drive. Huh. That's what a ka is. That's what a ka. Mm-hmm. That's what, excuse me, car. C-A-R, not C-A-W, or not C-A-W-H. It's C-A-R. Car. 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 Yeah, car. Mhm. Or what gets me is the WAP. I'm going to go to the WAP. What's a WAP? I don't know what a WAP is. Or maybe it's spelled this way. I don't know. What's a WAP? I have no idea what a WAP is. You know, where you go and you walk out on the wood and you take your fishing pole out to the ocean, you walk on that wood all the way out there and then you go fishing. The WAP. Oh, you mean the wharf? Wharf. Yeah, WHARF, wharf. R in it, fella. R. Yeah, we don't say about you. You and puking cat. Yeah. Patrick Holland, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Oh, yep. Yeah, I was out in Peabody. Peabody. It's Peady. Peabody. Welcome to Peabody, Massachusetts. Peabody. And about 18 miles south of that is Lynn, the city of sin. Or about 11 miles. Lynn, the city of sin. Haverhill, Bellrica. I've been to all of them places. Spent 3 months out there. Thought it was going to be a Massachusetts when I was all said and done there, Allie. The lot, that's right. But it was funny. Oh. So, anybody got something they want to talk about? Yep. Peabody. I stayed at the Holiday Inn right there up in the freeway in Peabody, Massachusetts. Peabody. I was about 3 miles away from the DC's Golden Banana. I won't tell you what DB's Golden Banana was, but there was a drinking establishment and the ladies didn't wear nothing. So if you guys understand what that is. You don't come out the way yeah. Lynn, the city of sin. You don't come out the way you went in. That's right. I do. This channel has is a fraud Sanjana Gupta. What is that supposed to mean? Or is that one of your new subscribers? Sanjana Gupta? No, it was not an express. That's what they say about the city of Lynn there, Stella. Lynn, the city of sin. You don't come out the way you went in. So, Dr. Gupta is your doctor? Yep, up on Route 1. So you know where the gold banana is, right? Yeah. It was up on Route 1, and that's where the Holiday Inn was, right on Route 1. So you used to work 10, 12 hours a day, come home, take a shower, come back to the hotel, take a shower. go down to the bar, order dinner, eat my dinner, and then drink myself into unconsciousness, all while being paid for by the company. That was pretty cool. You sure? Yeah, you sure come out later. Yes, you do. Yeah. I do got to say something though. Massachusetts was the very first place I ever had an iced coffee. I never, ever, ever even heard of iced coffee until me and Shagger we were throwing garbage, and then it was hot, so we stopped. Was walking into a store to get something to drink. And he said, "I'll take a mocha iced coffee." I said, "What's an iced coffee?" He said, "Oh, you'll like it." I said, "You sure?" He said, "Oh yeah." And I had it. I did like it. So most likely there, Grizz. You know where the party store in Ipswich is? There, Allie. Used to go to the little party store there in Ipswich, and it was called Ipswich's or whatever. But we'd all meet there. And this guy, I don't know, this guy must have had like 20 apartment buildings or whatever. And he'd go around picking up all their garbage every night and run it over to the store. Well, 5 days a week, we'd all converge over there. And this guy made fresh subs on the grill right there in the store. He had a bar counter just like old Woolworths, you sat up there and we ate lunch, and it didn't matter what you wanted to drink. If you wanted a pop or a tea, a cup of coffee, or a beer, and them guys would drink beer during the on the route, and we'd have lunch. I never drank because I don't believe in drinking and driving, so I never drank. These guys would do it. That's right. I love the iced coffee too. It was pretty cool the first time I ever had it. So, but that Ipswich, man, it didn't matter what you wanted. If you wanted a steak and cheese, he'd fix you a steak and cheese, whole, foot long. If you wanted, ham and cheese or whatever, he'd fix that. It didn't matter because it was cheaper for him to feed us 7 trucks, so 14 people, than it was to throw his garbage away. So, a cup of coffee in the freezer. Ipswich has the best fried clams. I bet they do. Kind of goes against your grain. You take coffee after you make it there, junkyard. And now this wasn't blended or anything like that back then, but they added. You take your coffee and you pour it into a cup. You add some ice to it, some cream or milk or whatever, and like your chocolate syrup and sugar, and you shook it all up, and then that made you a mocha chocolate coffee. That was pretty damn good, man. I'm serious. Never had one till then. It was so damn good that I went back in and got another one before we left. No, well, we have it here now, but 35 years ago we didn't have it. Back in 1987, so 31 years ago we didn't have it. So that's when I was out there, is in 1987. All right there, Allie. You have yourself a great day. I'm going to cut mine off short here too because I have to go to the little boys' room. So, and there ain't no sense of going to the little boys' room and then coming back. So you only got 25 more minutes. So I'm going to cut mine off. I like the little key coffee Patreon. That's pretty cool. All right, everybody. I'm going to call it a night because like I said, I got a little boys' room. So rather than go and then come back, I'm gonna go to the little boys' room and then I'm gonna call it a night. But you all have a great night. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, and we will see you later. Like I said, I hate to cut it off short, but there's no sense of going and then coming back. You know what I mean? So, but we'll see you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there, be square. God bless each and every one of you. Bye, everybody. Take care.